I I hate furniture stores.
Wow. Starting us hot, huh?
I hate every single furniture
He
store.
comes in guns drawn. Now, is there a reason behind that?
Well, I come in guns drawn, just like how when I go into any furniture store, they're ready. They're so
You do get harassed.
well, no. So you know the old like Western, like the Western movie thing where the cowboy walks into a bar,
It's called a trope.
everyone's heads turn and they look at you.
Yeah.
It's like that.
Were you in the market for furniture?
Well, my mom is in the market for furniture, and so I went to go with her with my brother. But so we went to one of the chains, Raymore and Flanagan, and so we walk into the front door, and everyone's heads turns and looks at us at the same time.
Even
And,
the
like,
customers.
The hunt.
No, literally, it's like dogs on a scent. They just like pounce for you, and this is like everywhere you go because they work off of commission, and that
So you
just turns
best
into mad
believe
dog
they'll
killers and
attack.
just like they'll jump on any opportunity they get, and it's very surreal when it's just literally everyone's heads turn your way because they're like food.
Yeah.
And then they
They're
don't
like,
stop
"Oh, I'm
bothering
gonna
you the
eat
entire
today."
time. Yeah.
They really want you to buy that mattress.
Yeah, because that means more money in their pocket, and they're hungry for some bread.
They're hungry.
Have you guys had the same like experiences?
Never bought furniture.
I think
Wow.
we talked about it once here, but like Best Buy is really bad on that end. Like they will literally hunt you down and be like, "Do you need assistance today, sir?"
Almost
true.
any retail store beyond, say, a grocer or Walmart is going to have pushy salespeople. I was in a GameStop today.
Tim, I'm sorry. I'm just imagining you sitting on the floor because you don't have any furniture.
Or a desk.
I've
Never
never
been.
gone furniture buying.
Please don't tell me. Please don't tell
Tim's
people
sitting
how
on
I
the
live.
floor in an empty room.
Hey, it's efficient use of space. Okay.
You know, there are people that like they prefer to sleep on the ground, no pillow, no blanket, just like on the ground, no bed, nothing. Like that's their preferred way to
I've heard
sleep.
that before.
That is almost psychopathic to me.
I wouldn't do the floor. If I had a bedroll, I think I could do the floor.
Yeah, like or like a sleeping bag maybe, like just a little bit of cushion, or like even just a pillow. But like when I think about all the times I've slept on a floor, it's never been a good experience.
Or slept in your shoes. Ugh.
I don't have a problem sleeping in my shoes. What about sleeping in jeans? What are your guys' opinions on that? Because some people think it's the worst thing.
It means you've had a hell of a day.
That's fair.
That's
I've
what
slept in a suit
sleeping in
one
your
day.
jeans means.
I've slept in a suit once. Like,
That's
full
iconic.
on.
That's
Oh my
iconic.
god. Yeah, man.
It's like, oh
That
man,
was
I'm
one of
toast.
I'm so tired, boys. No, that was one of the days that I had like 2 concerts in one day, and I must have like went out either like the night before or that day as well, because I just Jesus. And I was so tired, and I was like, I just need to sleep for like a half hour. And I like jumped in bed and just like passed out in my full suit.
That's a good way to end the day. Let me tell you. No, I never really have a problem. Like, obviously it's not preferable, but like, I fell asleep in like khakis before. I don't know, like
Khakis are
like it
comfortable.
happens.
Just
Yeah,
a step below pajamas, to be honest.
honestly. So I'm glad that we're all on the same page about that. I don't know. Some people think jeans are super comfortable, and I honestly,
As white guys, where do you stand on your wardrobe choice? Because white dudes catch a lot of flack. We're not very creative. We like what we like, and we hate what we hate. We like a lot of pockets.
Yeah.
the pockets, the cargo shorts,
Yeah, pockets.
Even worse, cargo pants.
cargo
Yeah,
pants,
double the pockets. Double the
double the
coverage.
trouble.
Now, I've never fallen into that pit, the vortex, the cargo pants vortex. I just wear jeans and a hoodie everywhere, or a flannel.
So you played
Beyond that-
safe.
And beyond, is that playing it safe?
Yeah, I consider that very safe.
what is like chaotic in your mind?
It's not about chaotic. It's just like, you know, like
What's
a hoodie or like
Skinny jeans.
Oh yeah, that's rough. The whole world can tell whether you've been doing your squats or not.
Yeah. I don't know, like fun colors, you know? Those are like bold colors.
I wear like pink from time to time. Like I'm wearing
that's good.
a purple shirt right now.
I can get a little wacky.
I've owned this purple shirt for about 6 years now, and I've been wearing it for 6 years. I don't buy clothes. I don't buy furniture. I don't buy clothes.
It's just
homeless.
Yeah.
I don't buy food.
Live from the homeless shelter. Road review.
This road review is brought today by...
I think being homeless can add an interesting perspective towards...
Yeah, we should get a homeless guy on here.
You already have one.
Oh, I was gonna say, that's right,
God.
Tim.
We've peaked, boys. We're never gonna get any better than this.
If any homeless people would like to come on the podcast and defend themselves, please do.
Please do.
We need guests.
For the love of God, please do.
Please defend yourself.
I don't know.
Well, okay, so Connor, I know you dress. You like colors. I know you're a big colors guy.
I like colors, yeah. I like
with me,
colors.
I think colors. With me, I'm more of a. I'm looking at my wardrobe right now, and I'm pretty neutral on the whole color spectrum. I have a lot of like grays, a lot of like maroons, a lot of
yeah,
just a lot of like whites, blacks.
I'm not gonna lie, that's fucking depressing.
the classic colors.
Well, they're classic because they go with everything.
Right.
I can wear a bunch of different things. Whereas if I have like a really bright like yellow shirt, I'm not gonna be wearing that with everything.
Right. Yeah, you gotta be careful. Now when you select your wardrobe, like for the day,
Or
what do you start,
as the kids call
your
it?
fit? What do you start with? What is the item that you start with?
The pants.
Always
Okay.
the pants.
Always the pants. I'm glad that I've
Big
got some
pants guy.
agreeable gentlemen here.
Shoes.
Oh, you know.
Pants first.
Put
No,
your
I'm just
shoes
a
on,
guy.
then your jeans.
Undies first. Gotta
Gloves.
just go in order.
Paint your
Stop
right
with my
hand
earrings.
nails.
Yeah.
Well, I'm like your typical every guy. I put on my pants both legs at the same time.
Good. Jump right in.
I jump right in.
He's got a
Jump into the
harness
morning.
set up
Get out
in
of
his bathroom, so he can jump from the shower directly into his jeans.
That's a good question. How do we optimize the morning? How do we become the most
Speed
efficient?
run. We should
Well,
speed
you've
run
all
the
you've
morning.
all seen the breakfast machine before. But if you do a
breakfast
very
machine.
strategic wall clip, you could skip the shower section entirely.
Ah,
This is what's known as the Smash Brothers player strategy.
Yes. If you wave dash into your pants.
If you brush your teeth while you're eating cereal, you skip a step. Substitute toothpaste for milk. You know,
I thought
Stop.
I think we've got ourselves quite the speedrunning category. I'm
Oh, wait,
surprised
so
it-
more.
let
wait,
me see
listen.
if there's wait. Let me see if there's any records that exist currently.
We could be looking at an untapped market, to be honest.
How we optimize the morning?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So let me hear this record for breakfast percent.
I don't think there is one. I think we can establish a new category.
Well, what are the categories as of right now?
I mean, like, there's probably like breakfast percent. There's shower percent. I don't know, and then there's New Game Plus probably.
Shower
Which is
skip
when you,
has been
the New Game Plus is when you wake up fucking late
Yeah.
and you have to do everything twice as fast.
Again.
It's the hard difficulty.
No, New Game Plus is when you go through your whole routine and then you actually wake up. Like it's
Right.
like it was all a dream.
I hate you.
Isn't that the worst?
Oh,
But you
have
start
no
with all
idea.
the equipment
I've
you
had
had in the
dreams that
previous
take me
game.
halfway through my day and then I fucking.
And then you wake up.
Such
It's
bullshit.
And you're like, shit, I actually
I've had
have
to
live
take.
through
I've had to
this.
take tests twice.
No. Oh my god. So you know how we had that ice storm recently? So I woke up. I had this exact thing happen. So we had the ice storm, and then I woke up the next day. I went to sleep, and then when I was dreaming, I dreamt that I was like running late for work because of the storm and stuff like that. And and like all this like crazy stuff was happening. Like there was stuff that was like really weird. So I woke up in like a very bad mood, right? Because then I wasn't late. But then as my morning progressed, like I woke up and then our furnace wasn't working. So then that was a whole like thing that I had to like help out with and like call the guy to come in and check out the furnace. As I'm walking out, the what's it called? As I'm walking out, the guy shows up to go check on the furnace. He parks right behind my car. Now I'm already starting to stress because I'm running a little bit late for my normal routine. So I'm starting to stress, and I asked the guy to kind of like move the cars around. I try to get into my car, and the car is frozen shut.
Oh my god.
So now I'm sweating. And I'm like, oh my god.
Eric, you can work from home.
No, but I needed to be in the office that day.
Oh, okay.
Well, isn't it funny just how like much a dream can affect your mood? Like there've been times where I've like woke up and I've been like fucking pissed. I like it's like that dream wasn't real, but fuck it, man. Like it felt real. I hate this
No,
shit.
it's true. Like,
I think
Or, like,
beyond that,
everything sucks, bro.
beyond that, you can't really tell anybody because it would seem stupid, or at least I think it would seem stupid.
Childish,
It's
yeah.
You have a horrible dream. Everything sucks. You wake up. The first person you see asks you how your morning's going, and you just go, "Ugh."
Terrible.
Bad
And
dream.
they're like, oh, Tim, what's wrong? Do you want to talk about it? No. And then like 5 minutes later, you're fine. But man, I feel bad for the first person that has to talk to me every morning. It is quite a sight.
Do you guys have like dreams that like, I don't know, like there's some dreams that they have like resonated with me like so much, like they've stuck with me. Like usually, I don't know a good example of one, but like there was one dream I remember having, and it was like somebody like hugged me in the dream, and I like felt it physically. Like I physically
Connor's
felt
father
it, and it felt
never
like somebody...
hugged him. Isn't that sad?
Get back to work.
But you know, like it felt like somebody hugged me in the dream, and it felt like in real life someone was like pushing my soul out of my body. Like
That's
you
not
know,
a hug.
Like
That's
you
what
know,
we call
like
a spiritual like trip, man.
you know, like in like Doctor Strange when he gets his soul like literally pushed out of him. That was like me. Like I felt, and it felt like that for like a week. I felt like a whole shell of a man. I was
Are you
like,
okay? Do you need me to come over and give you a hug or something? Because I can't.
No, it's just,
no,
you're gonna make
I
the
want
problem
an
worse.
inverse hug. Someone take that hug back. No, this is like years ago, so you know.
What if
I've
I hug my
developed a-
computer? If you hug your computer, do you think we'll feel it?
I mean, like when you feed food to somebody over a webcam, it usually goes through, so it's fine.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Oh my god, you can
Why don't we do that with Africa? Why do we have to send food to them? Just fucking open up a webcam.
I think there are rappers that are beaming Wi-Fi down to that country.
Holographic meatloaf. My favorite.
Now, I don't think I can remember dreams, but I remember motifs in dreams.
Right.
Like everyone's had a dream where they're falling. Everyone's had a dream where they were in the ocean or something. Everyone's had a dream where they drowned, you know, this sort of stuff. The only dream that I can remember was my freshman year of college. I hadn't been rooming with you yet, Eric.
Oh, I thought it was gonna be like one of those things where I was like yelling at you, and then you woke up and then I was actually yelling at you.
No.
And then I was pissed.
No.
And then Tim was pissed.
No. So these were freshman year of college. I was rooming with a complete stranger. I had overpacked my room. I brought practically everything with me to school. Just building up an image of what my room looked like at the time.
Of his no furniture that he's ever bought.
Oh, yeah, exactly. We're talking like just purely things that you can get at non-furniture stores. Okay, now, I had a kick-ass dream. Basically, one step below a lucid dream. Not full control, but close. Had a kick-ass dream, got all the girls, had a great time, had like superpowers, it was great, and then I woke up. Because most people know that the dreams that you remember are the ones that, is the brain activity that happens just before you wake up. And I woke up, and I don't remember what day it was, but I know I had nothing to do that morning, and it was a rarity, and I said, I'm going back to bed. And I went back to bed and continued the dream from where I left
That's
off.
awesome.
And I did this twice. And by the time I finally got up at 10, I felt so well rested. It was a victory, to tell you
Tim
the
woke
truth.
up full Chad.
Oh, you have no idea. I felt like the master of my own domain, and it never happened again.
You ever seen the videos of Peter Parker in Spider-Man 3 when he's just pointing at women? And his
Oh,
hair's
yeah.
all slick?
Absolutely.
Like that's how Tim woke up.
I
as.
do the spin and everything.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you have
That
no
song
idea how
played.
happy that made me. And to that girl that I like, never mind.
No,
Moving
that's,
on.
that's something that rarely. Oh, that's something that rarely happens. I've never experienced.
Oh, it was so cool.
I've experienced the want to do it.
The
And, like,
revisit
go-
is pretty sick.
Like you wake
Like-
up and you're like, take me back.
I want to go back.
No, yeah.
I think it
actually-
was a planet-aligned scenario, right?
Yeah.
And then Tim was never the same.
Yeah, never been the same. My life peaked that day.
It's like how I, with the hug that pushed my soul out of my body, you had the opposite effect.
Yeah.
Tim's heart was pushed inside of him.
Yes. Grew 3 times as big.
Oh, Merry Christmas, guys, by the way.
Oh, Merry Christmas.
And Merry fucking Christmas. How was your Christmas? Fuck
The days of
Christmas.
Hanukkah were pretty cool.
Worst holiday. Hate it. We've been over this, the holiday tier list. Fucking
Yeah,
hate
it's
Christmas.
true.
Christmas fucking sucks. I hate it.
It's over.
Cold.
And now we get to go to another lackluster holiday.
It won't be over until I stop getting Christmas music on my radio.
Can you believe it, boys? This is the last Sunday of the decade.
Haha, see you next decade. Get it?
Good one. But I think New Year's is another holiday like I don't care about. Like any
You know, I
time-
realized today that sorry.
No, you keep going.
Well, no, I realized today when I was out and I was like, man, there's still one more holiday that I have to deal with.
Right.
This year.
Yeah,
It's like-
December and November just pack them in.
know.
I've never been a fan of this stretch of time because it's just holiday after holiday after holiday. No one gets anything done this month.
Well, it's like the thing is, especially like as of recent, it's like being 21 and like having the ability to go out to bars and stuff. It's like the night before Thanksgiving, everybody was home, and so everybody were at bars. So like you'd bump into people, and it was awful. And then Christmas, it was like the same thing. Like you just bump into
And it
people,
was
and
awful.
you're like, it was awful.
It's
and
awful.
then
Thankfully,
and
I
then
don't
you
have
get to-
friends, so I don't have that problem.
Exactly. So then you get to New Year's, and New Year's, everybody's sole reason is to go out. And it's like, I hate all of you. Just leave me alone.
Oh my goodness.
If I
Well,
wanted
kinda-
to see you, I would have invited you. Now get the fuck out. This is my bar. This is the Connor bar.
I'm not gonna go to a bar for New Year's, but I think it's
Ugh.
an excellent excuse to travel. Although most people won't have the day off. If
Right.
you do, God help you. I can only imagine the mistakes you're going to make on New Year's Eve that warrant a day off on New Year's Day. But usually it's an excuse to visit people you haven't seen in a while, or people that are just a further drive than you're used to, right?
Yeah. Yeah. And like usually plane tickets usually go around like right at the turn of the year. Like if you go in that first week, they usually drop quite a bit, which is interesting. You'd think that it wouldn't be the case. But
I think it's
guess-
skyrocket.
You'd think it would skyrocket, right? But I guess people aren't traveling that much between like the 2nd and the 6th.
Well, the old saying goes, home for Christmas, not home for New Year's, you know?
It's true. This is true.
Well, Connor, did you run into people from like high school?
Oh
while
yeah.
You were out this.
Oh yeah, I went. So Thanksgiving, the night before Thanksgiving, me, my brother, and my sister. My brother and sister are much older than me, so it was the first time that the 3 of us, had gone out to a bar, like just the 3 of us, which was like super cool. But like it was like, I mean, we're all from the same town, so like. My sister would bump into somebody she knew, and it's like, she's like, I fucking hate that guy. And then my brother would bump into somebody he knows, like, yeah, he was on the football team with me, like, fucking hate that guy. And then I would bump into somebody I know, and it's like, all right, like, guess what? Guess whether I like
Fuck
that
that
person
guy.
or not. You know, it was like
I
one
know,
of those
no,
things.
it's true. Because I had the same experience where I think it was actually Thanksgiving. We went to one of the newer places around the town, and I ran into like 6 different people from high school that we never talked to. Like,
Yeah.
Like, Connor and I were in the same friend group in high school, but there was like an upper echelon, I guess, of people that you know, they were like quote unquote the popular kids, I guess. I guess you could consider them that.
Yeah.
And then but like they knew of like us, but we never really talked to them. But then we come to like, you know, now flash forward, and it's so weird when they're like, "Hey, what's up?" and you're like,
Yeah, everybody is so
I don't
chatty.
care. Yeah, everyone's so
it's
like
so
chatty.
interesting. It's so interesting, and it's like it happens with a bunch of people that like, I don't know. I feel like I never bump into the people I want to bump into. Like, you know, there's some people that you're like, yeah, like I'd love to bump into that guy. Like I haven't seen them in forever. But then there's other people where it's like, man, I just don't want to see them. And guess what? They're the ones that end up being there. So it's like, whatever.
Yeah.
And see, yeah, it's like what you said. It's like the people that you knew, but it's like you talked to like once or twice, like you didn't really know that well. It's like you bump into them. It's like I wonder if they like
Died.
So I wonder if they
pregnant,
still
died,
know who I
etc..
am. It's like, okay, well, I don't really care about them, so I'm just gonna play ping pong over here, or whatever this goddamn bar has got going for it. So
Yeah.
get bartender, please.
Connor, how
Spare me
often
of
do
this
you go out
conversation.
to bars?
Not
Eric,
often.
how often do you go out?
Yo, Connor, quick question. You want to go to Lodge real quick?
Lodge is the move, man.
I go more often than I used to. I go probably like twice a week, maybe.
Yeah, that's quite a bit.
What,
yeah.
what would make you go to a bar more? Because I am a complete like.
What would make you want to go to the bar more?
Yeah.
You got that time. You got money.
I don't know. I mean, yeah, I guess if it was a little cheaper, but like, I'm pretty happy with them. I mean, it's a social place to go out now. I think now since I'm like out of college, that's like that's just kind of the social thing to do for like people in my age group, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And so I guess if I want to go out and do something like social
man,
with people
you
somewhat.
just don't get it. You got to go to the frisbee golf course. That's where it's at.
Oh yeah, all 6 of them in the state.
No, you
Sounds
don't-
like you're missing out on a blast.
You don't know the chicks you can pick up at the Dollar Tree.
Hey, you never know.
Is that the place to go, huh?
Yeah.
Dollar Tree's
Ashley's
the
got
move,
it dead
boys.
wrong. Yeah, meet me at Dollar Tree tonight.
I've been living my life all night.
If any people that work at Dollar Tree or Dollar Tree members would
Any
like
hot
to,
women who work at Dollar Tree and
would like to defend themselves, please talk to Eric.
we have 3 studly
Oh,
men right here.
I've got it. It's gonna be like, hey, excuse me, is this Dollar Tree? Because all I see right now are dimes.
Why do we encourage you? Like,
I don't know, man. Why am I on this podcast? Where am I?
Connor, you gotta tell the story about our friend at the AC Moore.
Oh, okay, yeah. So
This is a classic story.
So speaking of just pure moves at local consumer places, I don't even know what to say. One time,
Stores.
a friend and I don't remember the reason why we were going. Oh, I think I know the reason why. We were going
Was it
to
for, like, a project
craft
or something?
stores. Yeah, we were going to craft stores because we wanted to make t-shirts for an event. Eric, you know of these t-shirts, of course.
Of course.
Yeah, of course. But we were making like t-shirts and like, you know, at craft stores you can get the iron-on sheets or whatever. So we go to get those and like we look and there's like not what we're looking for. And my buddy Blake is like, all right, that's whatever. But like while we're in the store, like I need to get a drawing, like a pen for drawing because he was just starting to get into it. So he like picks up a pen and we get into line and there's like 5 or 6 people in line and there's 2 cashiers and then there's like one cashier who's she's just kind of doing her thing, you know, like I don't know, she's like 40, 50 years old, and the other one was clearly went to Arizona State.
I'll give you a specimen.
Whoa.
One of those.
One of those. So
Awooga.
so like
Ooh.
I don't know if I was dating someone at the time or like whatever, but like Blake like made it very obvious that he was gonna do something stupid because like we were counting off people in line. He was like, "Oh yeah, like we're gonna get her," and I was like, "Dude, you gotta stop sounding like this is a hunt or something like that."
Gonna get her.
He sounded like the furniture store employees, but he's on the prowl. So we get in line. And he's like trying to think of something to say, and she's like, "Oh, like like scanning the stuff." And she goes, "Oh, by the way, like if you sign up to our membership, you can get a like coupon, and she's like, it can just be a burner like email or like an old email or whatever. It like gets you like 20% off your purchase today."
No, Blake,
and,
no, Blake, no.
Blake like starts like saying his email address, and he's like, yeah, it's like. He's like spelling it out. It's like his first name, his last name, and then the word spam at gmail.com. It's like his account that, like...
it's a spam account.
Yeah. Right, like he signs up for accounts that like send you emails and stuff. And so he like says that. He like goes through and says everything, and she like reads it back to him. It's like, Blake, blah, 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 spam at gmail.com. And he goes, yeah, you can reach me at that too. And like,
oh my god, I peeked my poor microphone. I knew it was coming. I can't believe I didn't do anything. I could have stopped him, even though I wasn't there and I don't know him.
I heard him say it, and I turned to him, and I was like, boy, if you don't.
My dude just hit up the Craigslist misconnections page, dude.
And like she just didn't know what to do, so she just puts it in the plastic bag, like the pen in the plastic bag. She didn't even ask. He literally just buys this one pen, just hands him the bag, and he's like, "Yeah, well, you have a good night." So
that's how it's done, boys.
So when are they getting married?
Mission failed. Well, the moral of the story is that Dollar Tree might be a better place to do this kind of pickup, because
if you go to dollartree.com/road review, you too can get a nice woman for yourself for only $1.
I mean, I think I would spend more than $1 for my woman.
That's dollartree.com
a dime for
/road review.
So
Dollar Tree, if you want to come on the podcast and defend yourself,
please. Well, but I think, Tim, what you were saying, like, what we were talking about before with the whole bar thing, it's like, I feel like I go less now that I'm, like, out of college. Because, like, I don't know. Like, I like going to the bars and stuff, but, like, it's definitely changed. Like, the ones that I go to changed, obviously. It's like, you go to, like, the trashy ones when you're in, like, college. And now that you're out, it's like, oh, yes, a brewery of sorts. Or, yes,
breweries are like the big thing that's been coming up recently.
Yeah, they're huge. They're huge. Everyone's got one.
Yeah, everyone's got one.
You got a microbrew going? Well, then you're not living. You're dying, my friend. But
it's weird. It also draws like a different crowd too, though.
Yeah,
it's classier. Far classier.
It's definitely like when you go there, it's like the main demographic is like. It's pretty much like median 25, average 25. It's like literally like you don't get much range. It's like between 21 and 29. It's like the average age of people there, which is nice.
Are microbreweries hipster?
They are not. I don't know. They're millennial swag. I don't know what else you'd call them. They're just like. They tend to the younger people.
What do you
I
think?
feel like a lot of them start doing it now.
Do you think they're hipster?
Yeah. I was gonna give a half answer, but yeah. Because I like to think of the mainstream as things that you can buy in a liquor store, whereas microbreweries you go to exclusively for the experience, for it's the scarcity of it all.
Well, I like to compare. I'd like to think of like a microbrewery as like a hipster coffee shop that you get drunk at.
Right.
That's exactly what a microbrewery is.
Yeah. I think
you
it's
really
very
hit the nail on the head with that one.
So am I a hipster then? Because I like going to these places.
It depends. Do you have any memorabilia or?
I have a hat.
Wow.
And a glass.
Oh my god!
Yikes!
It's worse
They
than
told you.
Thought.
So they got you, huh? They gotcha.
They got the
Oh God,
claws
and
in
then
you.
fades away. Oh.
Oh no, Eric! Look at the top of your head. Is there a beanie up there yet?
No, but there was going to be.
Oh my God!
Oh no, it's coming for me.
Oh no!
I think that's kind of the trend of most people our age. It's like once you hit 21, everyone's like, "Hey, you want to hit that new brewery?" It's
That new
so
brewery
like
around the
cliche, it hurts.
I think I'm not normal. I just don't.
Tim, you just live in the middle of nowhere. That's different.
Well, even if I had the option, I mean, I'm weird. I'm sorry.
Guys, I didn't realize it, but I'm looking at at some merch right now on my desk. I didn't realize that. It's a sticker.
You're carrying
I'm
parasites, Eric.
It's infecting this podcast.
The only reason that this doesn't apply to me is because I don't drink.
Yeah, that's fair. But like the cool thing about breweries recently is a lot of them do like food trucks outside,
exactly.
and then they have like concerts. So it's like they're really trying to entertain to everybody.
Breweries have tried for decades to attempt to try to shake the image of the seedy bar that solely exists to get you sloshed.
Right.
Microbreweries host bands now. They not just like bands to throw your bottle out, but actual like bands, like bands.
Yeah.
Food trucks, great food, awesome positioning. Like they're not in a back alley somewhere.
Right.
Nice and well lit, great atmosphere.
Yeah, I was just about to say the
Giant
lighting.
Connect 4, you know.
Yep, Giant Connect 4. Giant Jenga. That's another big one.
Yeah, you haven't established a microbrewery until you have Giant Jenga. You're just a fraud
Right.
until then.
That's the thing is like they all have this like there is the like quintessential build a brewery where you can like it's like okay it's
like
got to have modern
have, like,
fixtures.
Dude, it's like an erector set.
It is. It's an erector.
Or a model kit. You just
It's a
build
Lego
one.
set. It's like here's the little giant Jenga, and here's the fancy lighting, and here is the bartender with a mustache that's 25.
And I'm pretty sure all of these names are just randomly generated. A human can't come up with these.
You're telling me your name is Cherith? How could you even be a bartender? Oh, you're talking about the name of the bars.
I mean, the bartender name is pretty bad too, but
Are you kidding me, Cherith? You hear this? Did you hear about
I
the
bet
bar
your name
that
isn't even
opened up down
real.
the street? That's called like Shoddy Anus. What the fuck, man? Inspired.
no, it's always either one word or a ridiculous amount of words.
Family Guy did a funny one. Do you remember? I hate to bring up good old Family Guy humor, but you know, it always comes into it. But there was one where Brian and Stewie start a what was it? It was a club called Place.
Genius.
It's like, yeah, but that's like the thing though. Like people just like it's literally one word. It's not
It's
like
just
an
this
action
who's
word.
on first bullshit that I'm sure a marketer fucking loses their shit over. They want to hear you talking about Place. They want to hear you talking about Wasted. They want to hear you talking about Camel. Like they want to hear you talking about. Let me think here. I'm gonna look at something in my room and we're gonna make the next club sensation.
No, the name is Go.
Oh my.
Subliminal message.
That's it.
That's actually a
literally
great
Go.
name.
Or Visit.
Yeah.
That's a good one too.
Exclusive.
Destination.
The club.
Exclusive.
Oh, that's a good one.
Fancy. But it's spelled FANCE.
PH.
or FAN.
Oh yeah, PHANC.
No. You guys get it all wrong. All right, Asian American, smack dab in the middle of Chinatown, ridiculous prices. FANCEI.
That's how you do it. That's how you do it.
That's
right.
how you sell, my friends. Man, those 4 years
We
of
are
college were
peasants.
not wasted. Oh, somebody pay me, for God's sake.
I know, honestly, like these ideas. We're
Sorry,
giving
Tim.
them out
I'm
for
too busy
free.
getting out a loan. I'm taking out a loan right now. I'm sorry. I'm too busy.
So many good business ideas just thrown out there for free for whoever listens to this podcast. Like,
Yeah, that's it pays to listen to Road Review.
it really
Yeah.
does.
We should start digging into the
new ideas.
If you go to fancy.com/.
Yeah, if you go to
review,
fancy.com, that's PHANCIE.com.
You know, realistically, if you want to boost up our viewership, we could just dip into the Anarchist Cookbook and start teaching people how to make claymores.
That's a bold strategy.
Or landmines,
I don't think we're that
Molotovs.
desperate yet.
Did we talk about? Excuse me. Did we talk about the crazy challenges where people just get tricked into doing stupid things to themselves? Like for example,
You mean like college?
no, like the
Yo, I bet you won't get a 4-year degree.
the forbidden fruit challenge with the what's it called? The Tide Pods. It was like that.
Oh.
Like I
Or
either
the
we talked-
scooping ice cream out of or licking ice cream and then putting it back into the freezer challenge.
That was awful.
Genius.
That was so stupid.
Absolutely genius. You know what the
It was
best
just
way
a
to
cool
do
way
it?
to get people to go on a diet.
You want to know the best way to do a crime is to record it and then put it out for clout. It's genius.
No, there were some really dumb things. I remember one was it was these people. The challenge was is you took a spoon and you taped it to your hand, right? And then you lit it with a blowtorch until it was glowing red. And then you would stick it underneath a cold
It explodes!
cold water. Yeah, it shatters in their
What the
hands
fuck?
and they
How
can't
do
get it off because it's taped.
Oh my god.
I'm not even smart, and I know that shit will detonate.
There was another one that I heard where you the idea was they want to get it's like this one's more of a scam than a challenge, but people would what was it?
put in the 16 digits on your card challenge.
Master Chief needs your help.
Yo, Twitter's so sick, it censors your credit card number and security code.
Just put it in chat right now. No, there was another one where the people just it was like one of the it was like an ad to make diamonds or like fake diamonds, and basically all it did was it made mustard gas.
Oh my god. Just mix a wee bit of
was literally just
ammonia and a wee bit of...
Literally, like people, I don't understand.
It's called
That is-
natural selection, Eric. Get with the times. I think we're just about done here.
I
Yeah.
think that we've really covered it all today.
Alright.
It's so funny. Do you guys have any closing thoughts?
I don't know about you, but I'm gonna go drink antifreeze right now.
That's pretty neat.
Oh, I heard that's the new challenge.
Yeah, it's the new
New
challenge.
challenge.
It's called the
If you
Don't-
drink more than a liter,
Antifreeze bucket challenge.
guys, do you know how many calories are in 1 fluid ounce of gasoline?
Millions.
It's why don't we just eat gasoline?
Just a little bit.
It's
That's what I'm saying.
insane.
We'll be living forever. We can live off of gasoline. That's all I'm saying. That's my closing statement.